can't hear everything.
Shalom. First and foremost, want to give our praises to the honors and to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full neck. Gmskingstonjamaica coming out once again, prophesied the downfall of this wicked place. And on the return of our Lord, I was shy. Which is going to set up the kingdom of heaven. It's kind of getting with Acts 1 and 6. That's what it's all about. The return of our Lord and the kingdom of heaven that's going to set up next upon this earth right now. Come on, bro.
Acts chapter 1 verse 6. They therefore were come together. They asked him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Yeah, restore the kingdom unto Israel, because we had obtained it for a very short time. Roughly 40 years. When King Solomon reigned, all nations were in subjection unto him, and we rule. Then let's get into a quick keep things for the line. That's up, Isaiah. I think right there. How much in the previous episode we obtained a season for a little time, a little season or something like that? So we had the kingdom for this.
63 can start at 17.
Oh, now it's over one and can't find it.
I got a good
Second Ezra chapter 5 and 43. And so answered and said, couldest thou not make those that have been made and be known, and that are for to come at once, that thou mightest show thy judgment the sooner? Then answered he me and said, Creator may not haste, creature may not haste above the maker.
Yeah, so Ezra, this time period, let's say roughly about 2,500 years ago, wanted basically the kingdom of heaven.
He wanted it right now.
Yeah.
Just like all the apostles. Them say, when is these things gonna be? He must say, look Lord, you need to make whoever come in the future, whoever in the past come right now. End it with your judgment. Same spirit, man.
That's right.
Hold long, Lord, hold long.
Yeah, even as you said that the precept apply even to the apostles, in the year 2000, right? They wanted that day. We wanted yesterday as well. But the creature must not eat above his maker. The Most High, Yahweh himself, the one basically, rule from then when he was walking the earth, but it was all about the Most High. It is all about the Most High's will. But nevertheless, we desire that day, and it's a righteous desire to have, to see the kingdom of heaven.
Isaiah 63 verse 17. O Lord, why hast thou made us to hear from thy ways, and harden our heart from thy fear? Return for thy servant's sake, the tribes of thine inheritance. The people of thy holiness have possessed it but a little while. Our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary.
Yeah, we had possessed it. Possessed what? The kingdom of heaven. The rulership basically. Because that's what the kingdom of heaven is all about. Now, heaven basically is when you in rulership. Because there's different levels of heaven. Paul said it got it up onto the third heaven. The scripture ever speaks about Capernaum being exalted unto heaven. I talk about the sky at so. I talk about the star and then definitely not talk about the spiritual realm. They talk about in glory. They basically was prosperous. So the heaven we're referring to here is actually when Israel is prosperous. We were prosperous when King Solomon there ruled. I tell you, silver is like big stone in Jerusalem. Right now I can tell you straight, anything ever encounter 100% silver. You see me? I be we call it stainless steel steel.
had a medal in there.
Yeah. You know? That's when we were ruling, we had that luxury.
Yeah.
Now he's out of everything in one father. You know,
Said none of Solomon utensils was like iron or silver, that was pure
right.
gold. You know?
even the building them when built, is him was of literal pure gold. And precious minerals like stones and him something. You know, that's because he was ruling. So it's keep say what we possess it for a little time. Because if you understand the history, King Solomon went off, you know, the prophecy that the kingdom is going to be reigned from him, and then from that, curses. You know, Israel, the kingdom of Israel versus Judah will destroy each other until the Assyrian them run in, you know, enslave the northern kingdom, you know, and then Babylon run in and basically keep a pot off a fire. And from that, we basically, you know, a fight for the scraps. What?
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 1. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street.
Hey, just like as the mission, it deal people at that point, you know, with basically water down. But when they're running at Jerusalem and finally, you know, conquer with, right? Yeah, see Jerusalem, 70 AD. You know, after that, the mission, you know, in build the Ark of Titus. You know, basically as basically big up him brother. You know, he say, yeah man, finally we take them down. You know, and them get all our boys, when they look upon it, you see the manure, you see me who pull everything and them march out of Jerusalem with them, can them win. Right? You see me, and meanwhile the rest of Israel take for themselves. We have left, we have cut. Run going to Africa, run going to Europe, run going to you know, certain parts of Asia. Right? Right?
It says, the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter?
Yeah, and it's funny, even it's like, you know, cross the mind the other day, scripture, you know, we say, shut up, bro. Our wine is mingled with water. You see me? And when I think about it, I say, oh God, wine mingled with water. We in this current kingdom, yo, we think that was the norm. You see me? But the scripture say, yo, that wasn't supposed to be. Grapes supposed to be smashed, you know, and fermented, and that your wine, you're supposed to throw in the water and you dilute it. But in this hemisphere, yo, you see me not saying it not take place over there in the east, you know, but more like in the west. Majority of the wine we have is got all of the wine mingled with water. Water down here where you get scraps. You know, so we are looking for the day when we have a rule. You see me can get Psalms 168, sorry, Luke 168.
Luke 168.
That's it. Alright. You know, so the disciples them, you know, the prophets of old all desire one day. You know, the day when Yahweh shall return and set up the kingdom of heaven. So when him die and resurrect, you know, they must say, yo, I know, because we know the prophecy. You know, that's how we are waiting to fulfill. But Paul came and said, yo, that day now will come until the great falling away happen. You see me, and the wicked reveal. So basically other prophecies that we never went to slavery, you know, we were trying to language slavery and all of that. So all of that they have to play out. And we have to come over here and join the 10 tribes. You know, and America they have to get built up, you know, to get destroyed. Come on, bro.
Yeah, the curses have been play out. And we broke the contract. Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Shimei of Israel. For he has visited and redeemed his people.
Yes, that's the signification of Yahweh Shai on the scene. He had visited and redeemed his people. Right, not everybody. Yahweh Shai is basically an Israelite of the tribe of Judah. And the scripture clearly tell you that. Right, so his people would actually be them of his own nation. So blessed be the God, Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, you know, ownership again, because he had visited, right, as Yahweh Shai said, in the send, he can give you this more portion of Matthew 21:15 verse 24, you know, because see that Yahweh Shai never know who him come to or him lie. you know, according to Christian narrative. Come on, bro.
To Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Yeah, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. To the point where the same people when we are talking to are just the Gentiles. That's how lost them be. You know, they don't know who them is. You know? But Yahweh shall tell us that what he gets sent unto Israel, which are lost.
Yeah, I got some. 2 Ezra 7 and verses 9. If this city know were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass through the dangers set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
That's right.
And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel portion. Because for their sakes I made the world.
Yes, so the world was made for us. You know? Right, basically being sons of Moses.
Slack here, bro. The Most High telling them, like, look, you have to go through it. You have to earn the kingdom. We're not going to just give you the kingdom. You have to earn it, you know?
And it also says specifically this is Israel's portion.
This is Israel's portion.
It's not the world. So the world can't compete for the prize. Yeah. Israel alone can go through it to get the prize because it's their inheritance.
And it says,
for their sake have I made the world. You know? So again, the earth was made for our sake. We are the sons of the Most High, sent down upon the face of the earth, and to basically rule this earth and have servants. They can rule and take Daniel 7 verse against 9.
And it says, because for their sake I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that is now done. Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful.
Yeah, because in the time, you know, of Adam, you know, they can receive it. We're known basically as the sons of God. You know, which are still the sons of God, basically Yeshua now, you know. But back then we were ruling. You know, we had all these nations in subjection. You know, we went after their own ways by following the black ditch. You see me? And basically death entered into the world. And we all basically, you know, lose power, because we get out of the God, basically we're no longer rulers, you know, deemed fit to rule, because we transgress, we break the covenant, you know, and then come down to the Most High, say, you know what, fuck this, you see me, destroy the earth with the flood, you know, and save Noah, and basically 3 sons and them wives, right, and then repopulate the earth, and then we start over again, you see me, the righteous lineage comes straight down. You know, so then you come to Abraham, you know, Isaac, Jacob, and you have basically 12 patriarchs, right? Which basically bring forth back what the sons of God. That's why especially are basically gods. Right? The sons of God, what the Bible talks about in Genesis now, we come back our spirits, right? You know, sent upon the earth to enjoy. And a part of basically enjoying the earth is having servants. You know, having slaves basically, which these nations were created for that. And that's basically what the kingdom is all about. A kingdom of servants and rulers.
Yeah, kingdom can be a dominion without a king. King of rule.
And king of rule over somebody, no?
So Psalms 82 verse 6. I have said you're gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Yeah, children of the Most High, sons of Yahweh, hence Yeshua.
Right?
He, Prince of Power, or Prince of God. And a prince is basically a son of a king.
But he shall die like men.
Yeah, because we transgress, so death entered into us, you know. Our literally it's a process. You see me? Right, when you look on how we were as a people, you know, from Adamites, or sons of God who's that, you know, because in general everybody was basically after earth. Right? You know? Basically Adamite is just another term, it's a human or mankind. You see me? But you have some special people, some special humans. It's like now we have some special humans on the earth. So as Israelite. Is them not at the gutter at them in our land right now. And them are saying imposters. Right, but you say, ye are gods and ye shall die like men. Because we're going to lose the power. You see me? And we only try to get put to death by the enemy.
It's just like Thor in our first movie. You see, when lose him in godlike power, him get sent to live as a mortal until him learn. You see me? The lesson him supposed to learn and him, you know, walking in a godlike state. It's the story of the prodigal son.
Yeah.
You have to earn him power back.
Exactly. And that's it. That is Israel's portion.
Yeah.
But he shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
Yeah, the scripture says ye are gods, so you shall die like men.
Alright, turn it
You
down.
know, we sons of the power, but we get put to death like children of men. You know, we die like a regular man.
Lamentations chapter 2 verse 1.
Done with Luke 1:16.
Yeah, you want to go? Luke 1.
We got to have it though.
Alright.
You want?
Lamentations chapter 2 verse 1. How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel, and remembered not his footstool in the day of his anger. The Lord has swallowed up all.
Yeah, that's verse. You see me? So the Most High cast down from heaven the beauty of Israel, then we fall. And we are the fallen ones. You know? Never means they literally there in heaven. You see me, and war against God, and then get kicked out and you fall. Ooh, boop on the earth.
No, but then we believe that instead of you are the children of Israel and you fall from your state, you fall from quality. They can't believe that. But then we believe demons fall out of the sky and God and Satan and fight. Madness.
That's more exciting.
That's more certain.
But that's why we always try to came on the scene now, you know, to basically bring us back to that glory. As I can just get Hebrews 2, they bring in many sons to glory. So the verse 6.
This one about 10, inside the captain of South.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 28 said that Israel used them beauty. Them beauty has corrupted them. You know? And beauty is what? The law, statutes, and commandments. You know, Israel started feeling themselves. Oh, we are
Just run, walk,
special
squat, and
people.
kick.
Yeah, and they start do whatever I want, you
I
know.
forgot which part we come from, I forgot where glory come from. So I said, it's alright, we're going to remove the edge. You know? Same time, the Assyrian them run in. You know, the Babylonian them run in. Every nation basically have a run in. You know, I was saying in the matter. And rip it to pieces. Literally. Right?
Alright, Hebrews chapter 2 verse 9. But we see our Shai, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he by the grace of Yahweh Hebrews chapter 2 verse 9. But we see our Shai, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he by the grace of Yahweh should taste death for every man.
And then every man came actually the Israelites started the nation started with the elect of the nation of Israel.
Right? For it became him, for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons unto glory.
You're bringing many sons unto glory, sons of the Most High. That's why it's Scripture we are trying to hear to them. You know, mean we are going to be a partaker of the rulership of the kingdom of heaven. He being our big brother and Lord, Yahweh Shai. And bringing many sons unto glory because we fell from that curse and we have to bring you back to it.
Right? Right? In bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering.
Yes, so we made perfect through suffering. You know, prodigal son. You know, we know the use of it basically. It's going to know use until you lose it. You know, we understand what the laws are about, why it's necessary to fear the Most High. You know, why we should trust Him and fear Him and cleave unto Him. And I believe that we can run with one show. You know, I Scripture say, can just get this real quick. Jeremiah 2 verse 19.
Whenever you're ready, start it.
Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, and my fear, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord God of hosts.
That's right. So learn is an evil thing through what? Through experience. We learn what it's like to be without our power. And to say, yo, it's not good. So now the Most High said, yeah, I was shy for basically be that mediator. You know, basically bring us back to that glory. You see, Ephesians, I think Ephesians 2, you know, go into it. So we're strangers alienated from the commonwealth. Bring us into water partition. You can start up over verse
2:12.
Oh, you got the
So Ephesians chapter 2 verse 11. Wherefore remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision, by that which is called the circumcision.
That's referring to that which is called the circumcision is referring to the Jews, them are Israelites that was in the land, you know, and keep some of the law them. Is them like, for example, circumcised for the 8th day, you know. Israelite them that was outside of the land, them they basically carry feelings. Is there uncircumcised, no Gentile, no before parents are sell out.
But they never keep the law.
And they keep shit.
Yeah.
That's why the decree was made. You know, when Paul and basically have to come up back to Jerusalem, and the decree go out and Paul tell you, David, Peter said, you know, right? Say, yo, bad man, we, in a minute, sense of force the law upon them, you know, our return to the Most High, when we ourselves couldn't keep it. Just keep the basics. You know, abstain from strange, you know, flesh and no adultery, you know, no idolatry. You know, laws we can keep. Make it simple. And eventually, you know, them are going to basically grow. It's just like coming to this truth. You know, coming to this truth, you're certain law everybody know. That first thing first, Christianity tells them the law them do.
You know the thing I said, brother.
Alright, you see me? And you will learn somewhere, some part. You see me? And you think your world basically change over. You know, they becoming a new man in one day. Like a time when you change. You know, you stop one line, start growing your beard. You know, now as soon as you book a woman, if you are interested in her, you have a man. You see me? These are questions that, you know, when the first thing come out of your mouth. You know, you no longer when you go to a restaurant or whatever, you have to check your menu. You see me?
At first you just eat anything.
Yeah, it's never anything in the business as long as it is good to you. You know? Right, keeping the law, so it take a minute, you know, basically learn the law them at one. You see me? And you keep where you can keep, because we tell you straight. You cannot keep all the law them. It's quite impossible. The flesh made subject unto vanity. The Most High make it that way. So nobody can brag and boast and say, me keep the law them. And keep shit.
Yeah, but you keep the law, boy.
Say so.
We keep the law without still day in our land.
That's right. And there would be no need for Yahweh Shai. That's it. You know? Come on, bro.
So it says, wherefore, remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision, by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh, made by hands, that at that time ye were without Yahushua, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel, and strangers from the covenants of promise.
Yeah, and this is Paul speaking to them basically of Ephesians. You know, the Israelites, when you know them are Israelites, there's even some name you know shit, then it's a comeback. Right? It's a bombard. As I literally a person me are going there today, you see me roughly what? 200 years ago. You see me when Yahushua came on the scene, so after Yahushua said it was 200 and plus now. You see me? Right? When you basically learn now, if you understand, say, oh shit, a poor parents are part of that, You know, we are really Israelite. Why? No, me know me are Israelite. What we Israelites supposed to do? You can't shove 613 lions when it shows so. The fuck, me can't even remember enough of them police them out just so. So we keep by, naturally. Right, like for example, like the laws, we're not supposed to sleep with a party of family member, we call it incest in Jamaica. That's natural, somehow. You see me? Alright? Yeah. Somehow we just never, we know it's a murder wrong.
The law of common sense.
Yeah.
If you really look on the law of common sense, you kill another person, what do you think will happen? Somebody will seek vengeance. You kill another person, you destroy a family. You know?
Basically mass murder and go on over Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
It's just like the nigga them in the gang them. You kill my thugs, kill back your thugs, kill back, and then whole communities are war and these nigga them just drop dead.
Yeah.
So the most I say, thou shalt not murder, period. You see me? And if a killing take place, that wasn't intentional, you have the city of refuge. And then basically the matter is heard.
Hey, but tell that now to a Jamaican, they might grab machine, they might grab magazine, them say they want to kill a man in the back, even by accident.
And can't get squawk or get shot. You will see little tete walk around the street and blah. And then the uncle say, what the boy them just do? And throw 2 gunshots over there, so the whole community now up here. Madness. But that was we in the world. Not saying we're in a gang violence. You see me? Without the most side, without common sense, just being brute beasts. But now we basically hear the word, and now we follow after. The scripture say what? My sheep hear my voice and they follow me. Right? The sheep is what? Of the ocean of Israel. Right? Chiefly on this side, the elect. Men.
Right? So it says, being aliens from the Commonwealth.
Just to make it clear, there's a woman that's going to be saved as well, actually. Alright. The guys will speak about what will it elect women.
Childbearing.
Yeah, childbearing, that one.
Being
There will be no independent ladies in the kingdom.
Being aliens from the Commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without Yahweh in the world. But now in Yahushai, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of Yahushai.
Yes, so now we make nigh. Become close. If we ever straight on nigh, you see me? Right, so Yahushai bring us back close to the Most High, right through blood. That became basically the way you call it now, the sacrifice. Basically transgression, as the scripture says, this him the once. When the awakeners get away with Hebrews 6 and 26 and 27.
Oh, we got right by 26 and 21.
Yeah, that's it.
Hebrews chapter 7 and 27. And it says, who needed not daily as those high priests to offer up sacrifice, first for his own sins, and then for the people's. For the people's. For this he did once when he offered up himself.
Yes, so when Yahushua offered up himself, he was he received it for his sin, and he was basically Adam and Solomon, right? And he did it also for the nation of Israel. Right? That was basically the ultimate sacrifice. Because we back then, sacrificing, sheep and cow and this and that. Any idea it was bad. Paul tell them clearly, that would make us pure. You see me? That was basically what? A shadow of things to come. Yahushua basically have come with the ultimate sacrifice and bring back the nation of Israel, and by us bringing and then we come over under the new covenant now. You see me? When basically we're going to be perfect. And I said we will be perfect by now yet. We're in a transition phase. Right? The fulfillment of that is basically going to change bodies. Right? When you have righteous bodies, program to take the laws 100%. Right, that's a part of the new covenant, that's part of us basically we make one with our power. Because when we split from our power, I want to break the covenant. Breaking the covenant, transgressing the laws. You know, and if we keep the laws 100%, it means that we are basically be one with our power forever.
Right? So, back in Ezra's Ephesians chapter 2, starting at verse 14, it says, "For he is our peace, who had made both one and had broken down the middle wall of partition between us, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make in himself of twain one new man is making peace, and that." Read it again. Verse 15. "Having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinance, for to make in himself of twain one new man, so making peace."
So making peace. Right? You know? Jesus like is giving out more than that Prince of Peace. So what did can you give me Genesis 49 and I think about verse 11.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 11. And it says, "Binding his foals unto the vine." No, Genesis 49 and 10. "The sepulchre shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet."
Yeah, so the scepter, you know, which basically go back to like, you know, basically signify rulership, power, shall not depart from Judah, because Judah is a tribe, you know. Right, one.
"Nor a lawgiver from between his feet until Shiloh come."
Until Shiloh come. You know, Shiloh go back to basically tranquility. Yahweh is the one that's going to bring literal peace on the earth. You know? And you watch the movies them all the while, you know, Esau showing, you know, you want to be enemy, you want to be cause, you know, always have the antagonist to run things direct. You know, this one person will fight, you know, and defeat that person, that evil person, right? And bring back peace. You know, everybody can finally be at rest. You know, so tell you that. I tell you that in the book of Isaiah, you know, what was it? Isaiah 11. You know, no, sorry, I think that's 21. No, 10. Always because it speak about the trees that will rejoice. I think that's 10. Yeah, the fir trees that will rejoice since no fell up. Since no was basically the ground down, fell up, rise up against us. Yeah, man, you can't just get it. You know? So until Shiloh come, bring peace on the earth, starting what? The nation of Israel. You can hold Romans 8, and we can start at 16 and read this verse. Start that
Here. Alright. So Isaiah 14 verse 1. "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives."
And that is the kingdom of heaven. One.
Listen me? "And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors."
Yeah, so we'll rule over our oppressor, we'll rule over the so-called white man, we'll rule over the so-called Chinese man, we'll rule over all these nations, which basically have us in captivity, will oppress us, you know, through all the ages. Right? And the scripture says one of the worst things can happen is when a servant beard rule. The scripture says what? A sore evil proceeded from the ruler. Let's get this. You see me? Right? The servants upon horses, You see me? And Prince walk on him foot. Because the people them who basically was of the wisdom, you know, and knowledge and understanding, which is basically understanding the Bible, to rule this earth, knowing our rule. So you have a problem. You see me? So the scripture says when we rule now, then you have things in order. That's how we're going to rule by. You know, the law basically go forward. Where scripture going to say, go on bro.
So it says, and they shall rule over their oppressors, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou hast made to serve, wherein thou was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how are the oppressors ceased?
Yes, so when we get ORS that we are able to enter into, rulership, then the proverb will take in against the king of Babylon. Today, a creepy Biden. But I already love for Biden, you see me? But basically go back to the rulers, the true rulers. Because if to them and the brother are talking, you can surely, at this point we can clearly see say, yo, it's a shadow government running the US and running this world and everything fake. Because the level of docile, you know, creepy Biden that I was young and reason nobody was about Alzheimer's. You know? You can't reason with the personal memory and then just shake it and the black reason capability. You know, not saying them completely done some fool. You see me? But sure so when you buy the garden or leaders lead, they really don't you know, sensible for what and they really have sense. Really? So sure so everything ready.
Really Biden and the persona of America. You know, Isaiah 41, I believe he said, sit down in the dust. 47, or virgin daughter. It's dust, the state of confusion. The most I going to put Babylon in a state of confusion, man.
That's right.
So it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how had the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke.
Yeah, beat down the earth and nothing.
God.
You know, to the point where people, food become poison, and medicine become poison. Right, look one people now, dead and dumb and fool. The earth has never been, let's say, especially when I destroy him, destroy the earth. You have brought the earth to wreck. You know?
They show on satellite of trash that circulate in a orbit. Yeah, in a orbit. And who do that? You think the regular nigga them in a wood do that? No, Esau do that. He might destroy the earth. He might try to blow up the ozone, make a hole in the ozone. You know?
So they say you want to blow up the moon.
You want to blow up the moon.
And black out the sun.
Black out the sun. What type of man we are dealing with?
You have to end up on the earth and you see him one live. Him see him one live. And destroy. Then you must have to go to Mars.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke. He that ruleth the nations in anger is prosecuted and none hinder it.
Hey, make Jamaica and these other nations don't pay America them cut. See what happens to these nations. Make them not pay America, then sanction the hell out of them, destroy them economy, make them dollar go less value. Alright? Watch. That's how America operate, man. They oppress. They have them foot on the neck of the whole world.
You see it, you know. You see people call them now Mother Earth. You see play out in Libya, you see them play in Iraq, you see them play in Syria, you see them running on Iran, you see them going to everybody's business, you see them do it in Panama, you see them doing it in Jamaica, you see them doing it in Grenada, you see what them do to Cuba. You know, America is the worst country on the face of the earth. And the most they're going to annihilate it, yo. It's been totally destroyed for all of the wickedness what it has been doing, you know, by the rulers of America. Right? And all of them who basically survive, for the most I spear, are going to slavery.
Right. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. So just say when the wicked bears rule, people mourn. But when the righteous bear through, the people rejoice.
Yeah, because the earth was clean.
God.
The atmosphere was clean. The food we're not going to change as much as we want meat to be inside and clean. You know, share more.
God.
You see me, and synthetic meat.
Yo,
Alright, that would be a thing of the past.
if you Google how many people have mental disorder, mental health, and they're on drugs, hundreds of millions.
Yeah, the drugs that would inflames have to help you are causing the rest of the problem. Right, so the whole earth will rejoice. When Esau go down, yo, with them say what the kingdom of heaven have to offer. The kingdom of Israel. Right, when righteousness is going to get implemented and executed throughout all the earth. No more whale that bleach themselves. No more nuclear waste, you know, basically leak out in the ocean. All of that thing will be done away with. No more war. That would be a thing where, you know, world peace, true world peace. You know?
And you see them find out say the fish them are drugs, and some of them depend on drugs, so Esau pump into the ocean. Yo, imagine a whale upon cocaine or something like that. Yeah, they must kill themselves.
It says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon say, since thou art laid down, no feather is come upon us.
Yeah, and that represent the nations.
God.
You know? Because at the end of the day, though, them in a slavery, they'll be righteous slavery. Yes, I said it, righteous slavery. You know? One, you're not worried about breaking. You see me? You're not worried about the pedophilia. You see me? And then basically, after 1,000 years, yo, fair treatment. You see me? Fair wages. You're not worried about the man upon you and call a terrorist and thief a land. Then that'll be a thing of the past. You see me? Once you basically fulfill, which we're going to put them like white pan rice, you know? So you're not going to have no madness, no man rush, no porn, no madness like that. You know, so the laws are going to be strict. And they're going to see the reason for the laws then.
Right.
Right, and I like no way, you wonder where you're pretty there. You see me? Bully in one container, I'll get fly to Charles' house. You see me? The Gypsy Island and the fuckery there. You know, your government in partake of it. They can't do nothing about it. You know? Right now, Kingdom of Heaven, you know, they're not going to exist still. But it's like, you know, say me pretty missing. Whoop! So when I bring them dead a long time, I find the ring. Everything dead. You see me? But I'm not going to still, you know, because I'll be a righteous kingdom.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, man.
Right? So go back to the precept where brother read earlier.
The man that grew up in the
Yahushai is basically, you know, the Prince of Peace, yo. Right? He might be the gathering of the people. Israel starting with the elect. He might gather us, yo. Yeah, man, when we keep finish the Ephesians and then by the book.
Verse 9, Isaiah 14, verse 9. It says, hell from beneath
Oh,
is
you can jump.
back in Ephesians.
Yeah, can even when was it? Isaiah 1 and 26, you know, say Moses raise up the kings, yo. You see me and princes basically, and that had been before. So you see us, yo, basically is Ezekiel 37 chapter. You know, when Moses have pillars buckets of people, basically inherit the earth, rule. If I were disputing the brother, one to go for. The scripture says. You see me? And once that read, and we're done. You see me? No, we don't go against that.
better than this and bring him in front of two.
Yeah. You see me? And that's how the world gonna run. You know? What the scripture say about this? You know what I mean? I like to do that. Where Bible say about it? X, Y, Z, O, R, and then you can't do that. You see me? Oh, R, yeah, man, you're good, you can't do it. You see me? Right? You know, so that fish and the fish they all. You see me? I want them to can hear me. Look, you have scale, it have fin. You see me? Those are the questions, yo. So you know, got the shark fin soup, you know, in the kingdom, yo. No nation can drink that.
They will deal judgment like how Solomon deal judgment. And then they might come in and they might be like, this a woman has still coming, this a woman did this. I'm going to use wisdom, you know?
That's right.
Figure it out.
Alright, back in the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, starting at verse 15 again. It says, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make in himself between one new man, so making peace, and that he might reconcile both unto Yahweh in one body by the cross.
Yeah, so vocab, we should relate. You see me? Where the word reconcile mean? You know, to make friendly again. The nations are never friendly with the Most High, so they can never be reconciled. If you say never reconcile with somebody, means that you're meant to be good. You know the I'm basically either with the car, you see me, like a family member, you know, or a brother or a sister, you know, you see me, I'm going to make up back. Or even a spouse, you see me, more, maybe a better example. You take to the spouse for whatever reason or the son. You basically go make up back. Right? You reconcile. Right? You know, we're considered as basically the most you know, wife or woman. Right? So Yahweh shall basically reconcile us. Make us friendly back. Him pay the piper. You know, him pay the debt. Which basically is a sacrifice, yo. You see so?
Yeah, man. Romans 9:25. As he said also in the sea, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not my beloved. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living hope.
Yeah. And that's over here in the West, right? We're basically called, you know, not the Most High people. Right? And to some degree, that's why they go back then. But in them place, they were the people, because they didn't know who them was. But the reconciling process from Yahweh Shai die, you know, it starts. But the major thing that takes place over here in the West, when we literally don't understand, it's everything. When we're done, right? What was Israel?
Yo, never hear that before.
Who named so? You really can't know what it is. The only thing we know is Esau, yes, Jacob, some folk playing teaching in the church.
2 Peter 3:1. This second epistle, beloved, I know right unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
That's right, remembrance. Knowing who we are. Wake up.
Come.
We're not goddamn Africans. We're not black people. You know, we're not natives. No, we are Israelites, period. Right? You see me? And we're not black Hebrew Israelite. We are Hebrew Israelite, that's it. You see me? And the vocab Malone one call a black Hebrew Israelite, not call a nigga. You see me? A cracker nigga. You see me?
I'm a like that, man.
Yo, man, you're going to terrorist, brother. Butter rats.
Back in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 16. And that he might reconcile both unto Yahweh in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby, and came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were nigh. For though through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father.
So through Yahweh Shai we have the Spirit, access to Yahweh.
Done.
You know? That's why Yahweh Shai said, you can't come on to the Father unless you come through me. Pretty much like tell him, said, look, you cannot pray to the Heavenly Father unless you pray through me.
I most don't want to hear it.
Yeah, most I don't want to hear it, man.
Nobody give thanks, let's worship Yahweh Shai, give credit to it, praises. Because whenever him, we get fucked. And the most I set it up that way then. You see me? You want to talk to me? Talk to my son. That's right.
That prophecy had to be fulfilled and I get fulfilled in these times.
That's right. And it's a grave disrespect for basically pass the son who you want to go to the father.
It's out of order.
You don't get put to death for that, yo. Even when you pray like in a Asian world. You see, even in our regular business, you can't just want to march to the CEO. You have a supervisor, nigga. You know?
The chain of command.
Yeah, you step on the job, you have this work. Yeah. Where the CEO there? You see, let me talk to the CEO. You know nobody, brother. Shut the fuck up and send the building information up. Yes, money will get back to you. Sit your ass down. Nigga just want disrespect Yahweh Shai. And the most I will kill you. Is him if you grow in Yahweh Shai. You can't grow him either way.
Precept is back you.
This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I'd have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh.
That's right. That's your right. So even the woman can go to Yahweh Shai. Yeah, Scripture tell us that even the law, in the law, Scripture tells us if a woman make a vow and the husband hear it, that vow they're not going away. The most I not hear it. You see me? If our daddy hear it, you see me, I say, yo, that can't work. This annul.
Even the woman them when they serve, what them have to do? Them have to run to who? Peter. Them have to run to the apostles. Yeah?
That's right. We can go to Yahweh, you see me, without Yahweh Shai. He's our mediator, he's our liar. It's just like even now in the court system. You know, in order for you to address the judge, you need a liar to bring your case. But no, a nigga want to do one thing. You see me, there's a disrespect, yo. And the most I going to kill niggas like that. To make you a big example. Because in the east of fucked up kingdom, you see me, you follow the rules, basically destroy you. But the most I righteous order, if you want girl, you want try girl. Alright, the most I go for humble nigga. For me.
Alright, then back in Ephesians, may I line up a piece of much to this. Ephesians 2:18. For through him we both have access by one spirit unto the Father. Hebrews chapter 9, starting at verse 11. But Yahushua, being common high priest of good things to come, by a greater and more perfect tabernacle.
Hey, no forget about it. Yo, you should have a little nigga like understand it. Because what we are doing right now on this earth is mimicking the spiritual realm. You know, in scripture we better read earlier, it says here, our shall create all things and all things is for him. You see me? And the most I tell him left judgment to our shy. Whoa, that people.
All judgment.
You see me? All that people. You see me? But the most I is the king, you know, go to the king, our shy, you know, make him, that XYZ. Yahushua beg for right now. The most I in the slaughter. And you want to go, oh, Yahushua, see the side, yo. You get dead.
And the Lord said, my name is in him. Meaning him have the same judgment, same mind as the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Back in Hebrews 9 and 11, it says, but Yahushua being come and high priest of good things to come by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is to say, not for this building, neither by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood he entered in once into the holy place, having obtained eternal redemption for us.
Eternal redemption. Meaning at one time and that's it, that's seal it.
Right?
Because you know, if they left away, every fucking day we still have your the sacrifices, you know, the atonement and all of that, and still I go off every day. Because this can't keep the law them, brother. You see me? This to make it. Alright, so the new covenant that we chip in and Yahushua basically is a law who go and say, yo, alright, so we need a better, we need something better. The law them good is about them feel, how we can make them better. She give them a new body. Alright, so wait, how we want to do this now? You see me, if a new covenant blood of God still again, you know. You see me? Alright, so yeah, what me I go be the sacrifice, you see me, and then we come to the new agreement. And you want dash real law, brother?
Right? It says, verse 30, for if the blood of bulls and of goats and the ashes of an heifer sprinkle the unclean, sanctified to the purifying of the flesh, how much more shall the blood of Yahushua, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself without spot to Yahweh, purge your conscience from dead works to serve the living Yahweh.
That's right.
As the brother said earlier, man, all we are doing right now is pretty much works of spirituality, transition into spirituality. You see me? So we're not doing no more sacrifices of animals and bullocks. Because what then would be the purpose of Yahushua? You see me? He became that basically perfect sacrifice to offer redemption and grace unto us. You see me? So it says verse 15, for this cause is the mediator of the New Testament.
New Testament.
Right?
So all our New Testament, the Old Testament is from Genesis to Malachi. New Testament is from Matthew to Revelation. You see me, you have no idea what is the Testament. You see me, so sit here now. You see me, you're going to a covenant. I don't think you have something. You see me, you can't be speaking in the Bible, recite them.
Yeah, but when you have a shark up on the scene, where in my court? Old Testament.
So to speak, yo. You see me? Right? And the scriptures, you never even like, you never call Genesis to Deuteronomy. And he refer to them as the law, and refer to the prophets, the same and the Psalms. Bible, word Bible have a meaning. So you see me? Right? And you're basically missing the Apocrypha, so just let you Christians know that.
Yeah, the Lord said, come in the volume of the book, meaning from Genesis 1:1 to Revelation 22, the last verse.
Yeah. So basically, just to make some shed some light, Testament where they talk about here, the Old and New Testament, exactly the covenant. People go back to show it, say, you know, Eden can't get saved. But the old covenant was only with the nation of Israel. The new covenant is prophesied to only be with the nation of Israel. Right. We're not trying to squeeze some Gentiles in this book. You know? The new covenant after the Israelite them, you see me? Don't for where we go out, but where we go out really. All of sin and comes out of the glory. Some nonsense. Don't forget, bring back to the fold, understand who they are, you know, the elect on this side, right? And then bring back, you know, get a new body. 1 Corinthians 15 chapter, they say we're going to change you. And then, as it is written, I'll come to pass. That is word up in victory. Go to the Lord by we changing this body out. Right? And be like Yahweh Shai is written.
Let's finish this. Hebrews 9:15 and says, and for this cause he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by
new covenant is another word,
right? That by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament. Who get the first testament? Who get the first covenant? It was not given unto any other people except for those of the Israelites. See, so who transgressed the laws? The Israelites. So who the New Testament belongs? The Israelites. There's no room for the Gentiles, man, which are basically the heathens. You understand?
Yeah, because again, you go back to the scripture say with their wisdom, or they are like getting their understanding. The kingdom of heaven, after with the Israelites ruling, and having the nations them, and you know, underneath ruling the nation. That's basically the kingdom of heaven. So basically, if the nations can't get saved, who the fuck are going to rule in the kingdom of heaven?
Yo, that's something better than when you're in a Christian church and then tell you you're floating in one magical city in the sky. And you can't have sex in the sky.
You can't eat, you can't drink. You see me? Fuckery. Yeah. That's why Christians don't want to go heaven either.
Says that word.
I'm sure that's like it's not saying what I got to come and I'm not building my house yet. I don't want to go heaven when it's bullshit. Alright, but the scripture speaks about the nation of Israel ruling. That is the kingdom of heaven. Right? When we days going to go on with the earth, ruling these nations.
Right? So, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament, they which are called might receive the promise of eternal.
And what is the promise? We're going to get it. You know? Right? We're going to go back to Luke. You see something?
Yeah, well, yeah. 2nd Ezra chapter 3 verses 12. And it happened that when they that dwell upon the earth began to multiply, and had gotten them many children, and were a great people, they began again to be more ungodly than the first. Now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them, whose name was Abraham. Him thou lovest, and unto him only thou showest thy will, and madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed.
That's right.
And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau, and so Jacob became a great multitude.
Yeah. You know, so the promise basically was made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Saying that for them seed and them are going to rule.
Yeah, man, yeah.
You see me?
You never say Ishmael.
No, and whenever you read Esau rule, so if I say, oh, it's the elder shall serve the younger, then it's the promise. You know? So we can go to the local question.
Luke chapter 1 and verses 68. And it says, Blessed be the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai, you know, visited, right? The Most High visited through Yahweh Shai and redeemed, you know, buy back. Like people say, we are going to be sold unto our enemies, these nations. Psalms 83. They saw the whole of the Gentiles, them, which are our enemy, you know. So we need redemption, we need salvation. What is salvation? Israel being saved from these nations.
Verse 69, and had raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Right.
No, they even call Yahushua. Isn't that David? As he had spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
Yeah, that's the prophecy. You know, what we read from all the way to Genesis earlier. You know, the scepter, you know, shall not depart from Judah until Shiloh come. Him shall be the gathering of the people, the nation of Israel, because that was Jacob, you know, surname was changed to Israel, and prophesied was the seed of Israel in the last days. So now go off and I get scattered, you see me? But guess what? Yahweh shall return upon the scene, right? See Moses prophesied of Yahweh Shai too. The prophets who not going to listen to, right? But basically greater than him. Was always prophesied that Yahweh Shai come upon the scene to bring us back. Moses tell it clearly. I know say after I'm dead, well, I'm not going to go off and we will understand another hearing. Nevertheless, you see me after a long period of time, I'm basically return and I'm going to say I'm going to back and I play them. You see me? It's a story. It ain't a change.
And it says, and from the hand of all that hate us.
Yeah, from the hand of all that hate us. Chief the so-called white race. Especially Hamalek. She was saying kept him rod forever. You know? The find him and said, go keep him alone.
Verse 72, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he sware of our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us that we, being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear.
That's right. And we are going to serve him without fear. And we basically rule. We have full power. So we're not going to fear anybody again. We're not going to wonder if we're going to make a run in and invade, you know. Because me, I say, I'm trying to see me? Right? Because we have power. Yahweh himself over there. You see me? Right, so the nation now can run in. And when we rule, we have full control over the earth.
Yo, we're going to do like some Superman stuff. You know, like Superman, when he hears someone running that earth, he goes, he hears start to eat off. Yo, when he didn't ever do some wickedness, we're gonna have that righteous sense. Because the Lord said we're gonna be the pillars of the earth. That means we're gonna be the support system for righteousness in our earth. So when, just like our police jump on Batman, and so we're gonna dip on all of the whole lot, all of the you know, regulate it.
Sure. I'm forcing the law upon them. I am the law.
Pretty much it's about a lineage, it's about a seed, it's about a specific bloodline. See me? Because these are the nations who want us to believe, say, them can basically have, you know, these pastors want us to believe, say, the heathen can join into the inheritance of the nation of Israel. It cannot work. You see me? When you read Genesis, you see me have it one whole thing. So I'm going to show you this. Genesis chapter 21, verse 10. It says, wherefore said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son. For the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with the son, with my son, even with Isaac. You see me? So the sons of bondwomen cannot be heirs with husband. You see me? We have to rule alone. All the other nations then get for them chance to rule, yo. You see me? Why not us? You see me? Is God unfair? Is he unjust?
Before Isaac born, you know, Abraham had Ishmael. You see me? And the most I say, kick him out. Kick him out here, go around. A piece of bread and some water. Have a good day.
You know, like when Tom is always going to put the sack for the back. No, I'm going
the blessing is not for you.
Tom take the road, man.
And even after him give the blessing, you know, an inheritance to Isaac, him have what? I mean, teach Torah. Is it about the other sons? 6 or 7. You see me? And them get the blessing. Them get the blessing, but that was basically what? Still under Isaac, which basically Isaac, you know, had 2 sons. You know? Did the blessing fall upon Esau? No, the blessing go to what? Jacob. Because go back to the lineage we were talking about earlier. You know? Esau get him blessing, Isaac get his blessing.
So in all in total, the Most High is fair and just. He give everybody them portion and blessing. Even Ishmael him getting the blessing, yeah? But few blessings everybody want. No. Don't make us sense, man.
Bad mind.
Yeah, bad mind.
When I done, you know?
Yeah, Daniel chapter 7, verse 9. And I beheld the thrones were cast down, and the ancients of days did sit.
Yes, so the thrones that were cast down is referring to these nations. You know, every one of them lose their rulership. You know, they part they kick off a fire. Right? What?
And the ancients of days did sit.
Yeah, because what the prophet Daniel saw, you know, was the nations them coming up, peace, you know, appearing as basically, you know, to represent the nations them coming up, ruling, and transitions been taking place. And he's saying, watch all of them come and rule. You see me? And at the end, you see what? Guess what? The thrones were cast down. The rulership were cast down. They may take out the power.
And you see the Most High throne.
Yeah, so it's a judgment time now.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
Yes, it's a chariot. But they also say them here, you know, like wool, fine wool. In other words, I describe the texture. So clearly telling you it's a so-called black man.
Yeah, you saw the throne of the Most High in a big chariot. The Most High just sitting like a world boss. So.
Real boss. They look a sprat. Well, look up behind bars. You know, if you didn't want, you know, murder case. Idiot.
It says, verse 10, a fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open.
Yeah, the books open now. Is the judgment set. See how it's written in the wall, set in stones, can't change. Esau you have in slavery. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. That killer with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patient and the faith of the saints. You know, can't change Esau.
Hey, 25 it says the judgment shall stand. So you know, all the stuff when I do, make certain machine try make portal, all the stuff with my child, make hole in the sky, none of that can't save you, brother.
Yeah, it's just standing with the enchantment. You know, in Jamaica we call it Obia.
Yeah.
Yeah, come up with the whole of Obia man them. You see me, I see the gathering can't save you. You guard up. CERN, you see me? All of the leopard witchcraft you learned straight from Egypt. Stand up. You see me? And see if that can make you extend your time to 1 second or 1 millisecond more.
Hey, you know who try to use Webber at that time? The Egyptians, them. When the Lord bring the darkness,
Yeah.
and the backfire upon them, man.
And the Egyptians, you know, walk at them and say, yo, here one. So out of reach now, you know. I have to do that. So the most increase the plague them. You know, guys, I say, all time I confess, you know. Every knee I go bow. He also say, yo, you're not a God, nigga. You're just a man.
Hey, just before the demon exit them, they say, you're like a pussy over here, can't get it out.
You left one spirit, them go deep. Satan go deep.
I crossed the boat right before it.
Man, I say, fuck. Yeah, boy, like I'm sad. Yeah, fight, nigga.
Verse 11, it says, I beheld then, because of the voice of a great word, which the horn spake, I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body was destroyed.
Yes, so the prophet, you know, Daniel, him see everything. Him say him beheld, him look until the beast, you see me, was slain, and his body burned. So him see until the kingdom come to an end. So him basically it's like a timeline. You know, speed up, see everything will manifest.
You kind of see it all, like, even though that same person, John the Revelator, him see it like go forward, backwards, slip it, cut to the front, come to the back, you know, but at the end of the day, they see the destruction.
That's right.
And it says, and given to the burning flame, as concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and time.
Yeah, because they are going to slavery. You know, you will be here for slavery. You know, you're going to the same world where you destroy. You see me? Because they want nuclear attack, you know. You see me? Oh, nigga. You see me? You will build it back. Yo, just not going to enjoy it.
Yo, God will make it not kingdom. I make Esau do some of the most impossible stuff, like lift 1,000 pound rock and tell him, you better do that by 10 minutes.
Yeah, we are wait.
But Lord will even with scissors, bro. So if you see Esau trim up my Lord with the scissors, make sure say everything even.
Yeah, you see me, so we have meditate terror. You see me? Just as always, remember, you know, it's my God-given right to do what I want with my property. You see me? So we're going to have to say too, it's my God-given right to do what I want with my property, because we're going to inherit you.
Hey, me I make all Esau king 1,000 even one day.
Check out here them and say, string this nigga.
And it says, nice, verse 13, and I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him.
Yeah, and there's again show you to say, yo, Yahweh is different from Yahweh.
Yeah, and pull up to the Heavenly Father.
You say Yahweh pull up in our
In our own spaceship.
Yeah, you see me? Get brought unto Yahweh. You see me? Alright? Because he represent himself too. Everybody is subject unto Yahweh. Alright, that's why Skipper say what? 1 Corinthians, you see me? So Yahweh Shai basically going to conquer all things. You see me? And then him himself, you see me, and submit himself unto Yahweh.
Like the scripture says, as in heaven shall it be in earth. So really, Yahweh kingdom, but Yahweh Shai is the one over it. He's set over it. You know? And it says, verse 14, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed.
Hey, and we can get another account of the kingdom and go real quick.
Go through, man. Go on, man. You start there.
Daniel 2 verse 45.
That means you should not ask me, is it? Daniel chapter 2. So Daniel 2 verse 44 says, says, and in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Yes, so it's the same, so it's the same kingdom, you know, he must refer to Daniel 7. Right. People say what? The kingdom, when it is established, shall not be left to other people. Nobody else can rule.
Okay, straight up.
You see me? And that's a prophecy which cannot be broken. Right? It's not conditional. Right? So you say anything the Most High say, you now come out and mouth wide. But they accomplish that which him speak. In other words, the kingdom of heaven, will make sure so the nation can rule like that. That's why Yahweh try to say what? At the end of the days, they will basically send him angels. You know, and they're going to divide the sheep from the goat. You're going to know who is who. Right? Oh, so when you go crack at the boy, you look black. You granny. You see me? In a slavery.
Yo, who wants to see some Edomite Jamaican do?
Yeah, man. So worry you. Alright? So it's not be left to other people. That's the main point wanted. You know? So you say what? Yeah, man, you have to.
Alright. It says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, and the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God had made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereafter.
Sure.
Sure.
So the interpretation of the video, the kingdom not left to other people. Sure. That's why you go facts. I like you. You know, and Nebuchadnezzar, him actually have sense, can believe the gate and rise up Daniel. You see me? Like, you know, today they call him your prime minister, president, sorry. You see me? Run things. Right? Because you find out the wisdom of the Most High was in him. Most High deal with him. Right? So we can go back to Daniel.
It also say you make a break in pieces and consume all the other nations, I mean, all the other kingdoms. See me? So all the other nations them they ruled before. See, in this kingdom that will be established will overshadow everything. See, but him say I'm going to break in pieces them, meaning say I'm going to put them down. See, so right now what I build up is that put down process. See?
Daniel chapter 7 verse 15. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and begged me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
That's right. Four kings, four major kingdoms is going to rise out of the earth. You know? They're going to come, they're going to rule, have a good time, have a good party. You see me, and do whatever them want. They will let them inside the end of the day. You know?
The Babylonians, then you have the Greeks, then you have the Romans, then you have the new Roman Empire. Iron mixed with merry clay.
Right?
All of them.
So when the last rulership right now, when the kingdom will be translated as a church. You You know, the saints of the Most High are going to take the kingdom. So there will be no reparation, so put it out there. You see me? Right? By force.
And let's show you that the Lord don't set up that. All of them kingdom there. They are rule right now. Iran and rule. Which is what? The ancient Persian, Median Persia. That's what I meant to say. Medes and Persia. You know, the Persian Empire. Then you have the Edomites, Romans, Greeks.
But all of them have seen from the UN.
Yeah, them all have seen from the UN. Still.
Who are not we?
You don't know.
One Franklin. We have them butters over there. We are going to take a seat.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to speak me.
We know in the temple of the Most High saying that He is God.
But we know when them come together, what am I going to do? Destroy us.
That's right. That's why they are doing the crown royal. But we are the born them to set. You know, to the mysterious virus. You know, and you want to make vaccines still claiming and fuck off with that. You see me? Right? They are the enemies. As Shiva speaks about this, the kingdom are translated. The saints of the Most High take the kingdom. So the prophets and the apostles, they knew the prophecy. That's why when Yahushua came from the scene, they know Yahushua going to be tough. Yes, we have one might. So they ask Yahushua, I know. Yes, I know the prophecy I will fulfill. We know how we is eager feet. Yes, no, we eager feet. Every day we look forward for that day. So the destruction of enemies, we look the same sky crack. We look at Yahushua that are forward. You know, we can finally rest. And you can get Isaiah
'Says the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit.
Yeah, so the captive exile, we are the captive exile. We lock up in a pit. And scripture says who possesses slay them, you know, and basically also refuse to let them go, right? These are not free with. Quite frankly, chick with people. Oh, you are now independent. Oh, you are emancipated. You're free. In order to move, they need passport, they need visa. Is it any pay some money? Oh, by the way, pay the money, we're not going to allow you access. You see me? Still in a captivity. Still subject to payments.
Hey, bro. Make everybody jump on a ship right now, go to my back in Nigeria and see if the United States military won't come stop them in a minute and send them back home.
Trouble lady. Right? So the scripture said the captive exile, hastening to make the lose. So we are hastening there, we want freedom. We want to get the fuck out of here. You see me? We want Yahushua return this place upside down. You see me? Yeah man, so we can watch. You see me? And have that level of relief. What? Yeah man. Finally.
2 Ezra 7:33, and the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall be put away, and the long suffering shall have an end. 2 Ezra 7:33, and the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end.
Yeah. Let's give us the most of an expected end in the nation of Israel. You know? Miseries. Yo. Misery. Connect, yo. Misery. Yeah, man. Shall pass away, yo. And long suffering. Because what they are, they suffer. You know? Go through the troubles. Right? They are not these nations. You know, having understanding, wisdom, can execute it. Every day we see people that wax worse and worse. It's oppressive. So the scripture prophesy of all of that will come to an end. How it will come to an end? The kingdom of heaven. There will be no better on this side. It's only going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's the reason why we don't give a freak about Israelite communities.
Right?
And you know one hospital, you know, getting our own schools, all that shit. See what's tried. And also what?
All of them places do a condition of Hindu sovereign. Be a perfect slave.
Exactly, man. Even these churches, you know, if we leave it up to these churches, you know, you see me, basically they are so perpetual. You know, here it is that scriptures we just read a while ago in Daniel, saying all of the nations ever rule basically run parallel with secular history. See, in those times, they have the prophets prophesy about the things that they were happening at that time. Because Daniel prophesied of the kingdom of Persia and the Greeks and the Romans. Daniel prophesied of this current kingdom that is ruling now.
I think Daniel lived in a two empire. He lived in two empires.
Gone. See me? And then basically Daniel prophesied of the end of this wicked kingdom and the establishment of the nation of Israel. But if we leave it up to these Christians, you see me? Basically we're going to stay and suffer continually because what? They want them house and land and cars. You see me? They can't see a end. You see me? They want to just continually be in this state. Read that precept, yeah? You read a precept a while ago, we say, misery shall end. You see, because in this time frame, we continually in a misery. And it's a part of the curses. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, and start at verse 65. It says, among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. For the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
Yes, so here there's no rest.
There's no rest.
9 to 5, you see me? And you think me did have it bad. Until me about some people have 12 hours shift a day, 6 days a week. Running overtime. So to double up. You see me? You don't even want to do 8 hours a day. You see me? But it's stressful. But today, me and the brother reason why I say, yo, you can't do nothing for yourself. Because you wake up in the morning, basically after you attend to Easter work, it's straight up until the evening. By the time you reach home, you burn out the best part of your day gone. You can't be productive to be yourself. There's some people say I'm working and study. You see me? Mash up. I want them to study and get them done great degree. Or masters or bachelors or whatever the fuck they want. You see me? Where them going to? Go to Easter again.
Yeah, the more money you make, the more of a slave you are.
Every work you do in this kingdom, yo, you see me? It's added to build up Esau's empire. In the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be the opposite. Esau, everything he do, will basically build weed. And these nations, who are always, you know, are basically live and buy back of the slaves. The reason we beg is because the other way around is supposed to be, them supposed to serve we.
But the most I say we're going to be the what? The tail. Then we're going to be the head. You know, we're going to be the head and then we're going to be the tail.
I'm going to know what it's like to be a slave.
Esau set up a kingdom where majority of people have to be indoors. You see me? That is basically really impactful for our health. You know, back in the days of ancient times, they used to have men have to go out to the sun. Because what? You have a study that shows that majority of the world have a vitamin D deficiency. The sun gives you vitamin D. You see me? What that vitamin is basically essential for in the body. It's essential for the production of testosterone. That's why nowadays you have a bag of basically metrosexual males. You see me? Homosexual, full of estrogen.
You see the white monkey, that in the country there almost 3 years. You see me?
Hey, you need melanin to break down vitamin D, so you saw that get no one.
Me can't get it, nobody can get it. Oh, stay at home, save yourself from the mosquitoes, virus. You have the mandatory lockdown, stay in, no movement days, big nose.
So who am I comply with? The slave master.
Yes,
wait,
master.
Who am I beg money from? UK. Hey, whoever am I beg money from? And that time slave master.
Hey, see the go shit face one time when the royal which was then thank God. Fuck you a long time that bitch for them. Anyways, see the go crosses, yeah? Look like worse than one little dog. I take food, no, they want to go and big food to King Charles, which is no king, you know, but a damn crap.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, man, your brother first must say a man so humble, brother. You're humble to the point of a man should not be that humble, yo. You see me? Right? Have some dignity.
Crap on the phone.
Brother, I can't even hear the man when I talk, brother. You see me?
Yeah.
Show you say you respect his fucking crackers. You see me? King Charles have hand or in parents are still in it. Whoa, people go through slavery. When they give a shit when the bitch dead. You see me? Good riddance. And prepare for slavery. Fucking witch. You see me? Right? Jamaican people don't give a crap so the bitch did either. You see me? Right? You're not going to sell out. Right? King Charles are going to slavery too. And whole and family. Including when they want name when married the black bitch.
Oh, the prince.
William married the black woman. All of the so-called royal family are going to slavery. Just say the Bible. By your kings and your princes. They're not chain all that. Just say the Bible. The problem takes to put the most time put your slavery same. Right, we are going to rule next.
Hey, the Most High said tooth for a tooth, eye for an eye.
Yeah.
People don't know say the Most High require that which is past, you know? The Most High is about payback. That's how him deal.
Yeah, you get that Bible question. We quoted Revelation 13 and 10. You see me?
They think the man is a slave, all of it, destroy it. Generation. I'm just going to get off, so.
Slaughter the son of the Most High. You see me? Put him, nail him up on a cross and think you'll get where? And then on top of the enslave the whole nation and then pretend like you are the son. Yeah, 2 times. You see me? And you really think you'll get where? That's why the most of us on the earth right now tell you straight to your face. You see me? You're going to slavery, boy. Cracker. You see me? Yeah, man. We're not afraid of you.
Boy, Charles.
I remember when they come out and say, oh, we're the great war against people. What talk about Bill Gates and you see me and boy George and all wicked ass elites. You see me? Like you think, well, oh no, on behalf of Jamaican people like to apply, fuck you. You see me? You're going to slavery. You let Naga apologize to none of you. You see me? Should we be a man or the Most High? Right? You see me? You're going to slavery. You see me? I'm going to kick your ass.
Hey, no rest from sun up to sundown.
Yeah, man, you're going to love it, Sabbath.
Hey, Sabbath, hey.
You're going to love it. I'm here to sit down and wait. You see me? I watch the sun.
Hey, none of them we can't torment them in their mind, you know.
I'm going to sit with the week when I know. You know when you hear ding, and your alarm go off, I wake up and be my alarm.
Curses them are going to come on them, man. You see me? Them not have no surety of them life in the kingdom. See, because you can get up one day and say, oh, I kill off something you don't mind today.
Yeah, man. You know, you sit down while them woman, you see me, I feed some grape or whatever, you know. You see me? I'm here to whip when the right this time, you know.
One go with heavy, close the ball.
You see me, the whole of the wire and everything. You see me, I wait. You see me, to execute judgment.
I tingle it so.
Yeah, man. You see me, I'm supposed to dance with you.
Precept. Revelation 13 verse 9. If any man of an ear, let him hear.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity, white Charles and all them ancestors them.
That's right.
See me? Shall go into captivity.
That's right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yeah, so fuck your reparations. I don't want you in a slavery. You see me? This is how you whip me poor parents, so I want to whip you too. And that is judgment according to the law of the Most High.
Right.
You see me? As there is a God, this will be done. You see me? You can enslave the whole nation of Israel, murder and son, and stink you going to get wet. You see me? Our brother can get me, what is it, Amos. You see me? 1 and 11.
Amos chapter 1 and 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Yeah, you have been identified, Edom. You are the so-called white race.
Right.
You see me? You are the devil that the Bible speaks of. We know you. You see me? Shall be revealed in his time. He did it. devil himself, the vagabond, and run up and down. Alright, for him own self.
He says, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity.
Yeah, you cast off all pity, yo. We hear about the atrocities in slavery. And to the point that we're still in slavery. And we hear about the whole human trafficking and cyber. Yo. You see me? The darkness was going in the Roman Catholic Church.
Right, with the pedophilia.
You see me? With the pedophile ring them. And it has been, we can say, you see me? And you can't say it's a fake news. You see me? In Canada, you see me? Convicted Roman Catholic Church has been basically ordered to pay $106 million. You see me? They are the youth them when they molest. Right? According to the law of the Most High, you see me? We don't want the money. And the money you use to pay for your wickedness, your life. You see me? You have to be eradicated off the face of the earth. Number 3, transgression. For 4, is a buck breaking. You know, alligator bait, yeah, we know that name. You see, we know where it come from.
Yeah, that's why Jamaicans don't like Batman, because in the islands, they used to buck break the most.
And even though Jake done Batman, that's who he saw. You see me? Right? One to him, just giving his name a bottle and put it to bottle name and board to drink. Yo, little people in this, yo. The most I see you. And we see too. And we are pointing finger.
You know what that reminds me? That's great. Hey, what? Then a prison that. He put man in jail where he knows a man one day with butt breaking.
Hey, Christopher Columbus is the my hero. He's a murderer. He's even never fucking discovered in the West. You see me? You read the Bible, you find out some over there, and you come with the Hebrew interpreters, you come set out along the line. You see me? You go enslave people and murder everybody over here. Show me one time up on Jamaica right now. Where them there?
And we murder people in the name of what?
Christianity.
Yo.
White Jesus. Fuck off with that.
And his anger did tear perpetually. And he kept his wrath forever.
Yeah, he kept his wrath forever. And you people, when you talk about the white man and say my devil and him hate you, you're going to find out very soon. Every so often him leak it. Oh no, they are good white people. It's the first thing first, we're not talking about color of the skin. We're talking about the spirit. You see me? Right? So-called warriors in general, you know, are the wicked that the Bible speaks of their enemy. And they will show it very soon. The time of Jacob's trouble. You see me? I want to come out of my test of the white man and the devil, no worry man. You see me? Revelation 12 and 12 our portion. But come down very soon. And our name will monkey go blame us the same way. Oh, they make you white man, man.
Yeah, they're going to blame you. Don't agitate the slave master. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time.
Yeah, so the devil are going to make a final rampage. You see me? It's the reason why our side, you know, are going to come on the earth. Can you give me doing Daniel chapter 12 and 1? You see me? It's a great deliverance of what take place because the enemy will make a last move. You see me? That's the reason why we need salvation. We need deliverance. Them a plan. You see me? Them tell us straight the whole lockdown will take place today was just a trial run. You see me? A plan for come against the nation of Israel. final move to get rid of people. See if them can get a blessing. You know? Right? So you always have to pop up with the angels them to deliver with. You see me? Because right now we are crying out.
Because when I come with is so by the angels have to intervene.
That's right.
You know,
divine intervention.
you have a shot to make ears to come save them.
Else no fish would be saved.
It's so bad, yo, Esau have robots, he have laser, he have harp, he have all type of shit to destroy people.
Yeah, barrels.
They have barrel.
You know, couple hurricane can make for you.
Yeah.
You see me? Earthquake shake. You see me? And then send him on, you know, him red grass. What TV pick them?
Hawaii. They released our program for the
Never did one for that.
Do.
What do you mean again?
Do. Direct
Energy weapon, that's it.
Because the people them in our pretty much I give reports say them just come out of nowhere. Them decide to flash heat, kill off a bag of people.
Yeah man, type of shit will melt through the whole building. I said, people in that building melt the whole building, everything. You know, metal, iron, steel. So that's why we need divine intervention, man.
You're not even here to make popular. You're not here nothing, you're just basically sweep under the rug. Because Esau pretty much have him agenda.
Minded. We know. That's why we are going to need protection. Because we are witness. You know, we are witnesses on the earth right now. Yeshua, we speak of it. You know, so we are put under witness protection. You see me? Come out and say, he did it. I saw him with my own eyes. You see me? He did it. This is what he did. You see me? I see send out in a good squad if you try again, you know, make a family and get that way. So we're going to get put under witness protection, divine protection.
So my brother them they don't want to take, I'll try to put to death. Because that's why the scripture says when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord shall lift up a standard. So the Lord knows, say Esau was sending military to killing them. I want to give brother power. You know, power for defense, self-defense. That's why the Most High going to give him power. To defend ourselves. Oh, you want And it says, but the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows he had but a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. And to the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly. The guy give him 4. There you go. God, sorry, brother. There's some way in there something. Verse 14, and the woman were given wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and half a time.
Yeah, so basically I was in slavery, you know, 350 years.
Until the truth comes.
And the truth came to our babies, you know, we stand up on our feet, testify, you know, what?
From the face of the serpent, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman. Hey, that's how Esau always come out those military. That he
70 AD, when Christopher Columbus and them come along, them come over here, them come strap. You know, until they say, no, put on your sword. Stick to him, man. And murder him, mass murder. You know, and I read the book with the account of Bartolome de las Casas, you know, the devastation of the Indies. Tell you, mass murdering campaign, you know. So no, the white man is not pure, he's not precious, my fucking devil. You know, one corner I murder enough of them and they run with.
It says that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
Yeah, so the great red dragon, when he running from Jerusalem, you see me, take ourselves.
When the Yahushua said, flee to the mountains.
mountains.
And that's what a lot of people they took and they do.
And even in the slavery. I don't know how the Maroons them get away, bring away slaves, wait for the mountain. Esau can't manage the mountains to rain you. So you know what you do? You go get some big bull, some no big bull, I can't remember them, greyhounds, mistake, bloodhounds, that's what up. You see me? You hunt with them, you still couldn't win.
And I the favorite dog that go with them, you know.
So when I come to the sauce, yeah, this time now. So you upgrade the dog then.
The black mirror with the robot. Yeah. And it says, and the dragon was wrought.
And we can't run from one fucking robot.
No, and we can't even destroy it. So what do we do?
We can't dump it, we can't chop it.
We're going to need power for destroy that.
We need something to say so whoops and see smash and say
And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yahweh Shai and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
yes, and went to make war with the remnant of the seed, the Israel, which kept the laws of Yahweh Shai. Same move against those who have the spirit of prophecy. They are the witness.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. He claims to be the son of the Most High. Let us testify by the words, roughly paraphrase.
Yeah, chastising.
Yeah.
So we know Esau is coming. And we say, yo, make your move, nigga. You know?
The
Make
Most
your
High say,
move.
we're going to laugh
Yeah.
when he comes. He got mock through us.
Yeah, because we know say the shop already said no. You see me and the whip did that way. You know, he like, yeah, but he couldn't stay on you. You see me, he says so. Ule! You see me? Ule! Yeah, you see me. Come down, nigga, you know, smooth. Chop in a ditch. You want to book me. You see me? He started to get ditch, yo. I plan to get rid of people. So the most I said, alright, that's your plan. Alright, we're going to get a true hollow. You see me? Alright? Slavery is coming. You know? So we're going to get defended. You can hear the Daniel now. You see me?
Alright, Daniel chapter 12, verses 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth up for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
That's right. So Michael, you know, the angel, archangel, you know, out of the army of heaven, that go forward, you know, fighting on our behalf. You know, take down this cracker, take down the terrorists.
When Antiochus in try establishes new order and go after all Israel, in plans and fear because the Lord just up a standard through the Maccabees. You know, and then in the midst of the battle, angel came and saved Judas Maccabee.
That's right. That's what's going to take place again. The angels of the Lord himself, Yahushua, come down and fight. You know, we can get that Isaiah 31. We can start about verse 4.
Isaiah chapter 31 verses 4. And it says, for thus hath the Lord spoken unto me, like as a lion, and the young lion roaring on his praise. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abuse himself for the noise of them, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it. Passing over, he will preserve it.
That's right. So as birds flying, you know, so-called UFOs, Lord Yahushua come down, yo. You see me? And fight for us. And I see you got the war in heaven, meaning the war in the sky. I go see Islam with the aircraft them, you know, I try to fight for humanity. You see me? Which actually is referring to the kingdom of the so-called white man. Fight for wickedness, you know. And Yahushua basically destroy them. The angels them, you know, I will take them out, you know. No fight really.
Easy. Light work.
Yeah. You see me? Right? You know, I can tell you, your pride deceive you. You will not win that fight, my nigga. You will not win that slaughter, should I say. It's not a fight. You know, see what they say, like,
The most, hey, when Yahushua come back, the scripture says he's not going to live. And our sword. Yo, too powerful.
Psalms 34:7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivered them. This is an example in the book of 2 Kings chapter 6. Let's start at verse 15. Verse 14. It says, Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host, and they came by night and compassed the city about. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my masters, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
that's right.
And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.
Hey, you know, just the spirit, you know, Elliot, you know, see the angel actually literally manifest himself to believe, you know, and I look over, literally look over upon the brother them. You see me, you can't say, oh, you must say, oh, fuck with them brother, like, you know, that spirit, you know, fuck with me.
And even every brother here probably, you know, have entertained an angel. No, for real. But guess what?
It's really when Michael already has it's like one stone people, you run at the brother them, it's like an angel lick them here, and then turn back. Alright, yeah? The brother can testify to it. Right, so this angel do that. You see, me can tell him, I know when a dog a charge at you, I want to lick him with a big stone, or some people not here, see that? That's what that year watching your shot, people never run me down. There's no mongrel. I never know a big bull driving for you.
No,
this
this
is
is
big bull
German
left
Shepherd,
on
brother.
what German Shepherd, you see me? Come see big bull left on a baby already. You see me, and then come with board, then kick him, then thump him, and then knock him off. You see me? So one angel have to get a dog and one raw sleep for you. You see me, if you say, oh shit.
Even some brothers, one of them camp, somebody shoot at the camp, and
Yes.
bullets them just like Matrix.
Yeah.
By the ears.
That's right.
Now touch brother, you know?
Think of one whole round. Is in the fire for the brothers, yo. Literally, you see whole line out. You see
Hey,
me?
even in that day, brothers might be like the book of Eli. You remember when he catch him? The man said, he just give up on shooting. And even the man with the scope couldn't even touch
That's right, yo.
Eli.
Divine, you can just get this.
Divine intervention. Isaiah.
No, man.
Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. From the east to the west, brothers are going to call upon the near. And it says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right. So the enemy come in with the military, you know, and they lock down the country, like the world again, sorry. They say me and start chip up people and hunt with them. So they say what the standard going to be risen, you know. As the scripture speaks about the tower, exemption from judgment, you know, then shall they be known who are my chosen, you know. There are going to be great acts all over. Times 10. These last days, ultimately, yes, brothers going to get put to death for fulfill scriptures. Them be ready for the witness and so forth.
We're going to have other brothers put to death. Military Esau.
That's right.
You know, when Yahushua say you shall do greater works, part of that greater works is using the powers to kill people.
Like I also say, in a place where you would put to shame, then you get fame and glory. Yes, the power going to declare that. The day that power that people shall do with it, power is coming. You see me? It's just the full power when come and our Lord return. But that's going to be done here, in Babylon, you know, in this captivity. Right? And Esau, you will see truth there. It's coming.
Second Ezra chapter 3 and 39. For he that dwell in heaven had his eye on that place and defended it. And he beat it and destroyed them that come to hurt it.
That's right. You know, we are that place. You know, we are the place for the people before it's the place. You know, we go anywhere we go. You know, carry that true that Israel the most I care about spirits. Isn't that on fucking man? Isn't it?
Hey, there's scriptures where the Lord sent an angel to beat up a man.
Yeah, whip him ass.
Beat the shit out of them.
Because when he get licked, you know, I tell him they were dead. And the high priest have a big for him. He say, yo brother, and if you ain't even seen none of that now. Because no man fight them man the battle, you know, brother. Of God. You see me? And that's just how we depend upon. I don't know where ourselves can take on this, so I'm not trying that shit. Like
Yo, man, I train 24 hours a day. Him, 1000%. Yo.
Brother, he's like can different which one right now and push one button and the way on it right now.
How with soul? He can't use soul to kill people. Yo, he can't use a carrier to explode it. Yo, that man, yo, this side about some shit.
He said one you go to Jamaica, we can even run. Yeah, so here what he said. We know better. We know better.
Yeah, he know better than, hey, anyone heard one of these fire shall come out of the court.
See me? So we know divine intervention, you know, witness protection, that's all we look for, you know, from on high. But with that, you know, we're going close. We'll be steady for until they go there. You know, giving our praises to our power. Power, Shem, Shai, Shem, Kodash. Double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full leg.
Shalom.